Hello, neighbors. Welcome back to the neighborhood. I'm Squealer D and I am back again. And this time I am back with another Amy Maryon edit, her monthly grocery shopping. And it is as shocking and pathetic as we knew it would be. But first, I have something special for us all. That's right, a new intro for the video that I may have collabed with old Amy Maryon herself on this one. Let's check it out. Are you ready? Let's go.
Because you know what? That devil will make you think intrusive thoughts all the time, doesn't he? It's like it tries to intrude in your head and make you think things that are not of God. Whenever there's an intrusive thought, like you have to go, who would send an intrusive thought? It's like, definitely not God.
All right, guys, so that was the new intro. Let me know what you think. And because it was something special, I'm going to do something special for the audience. Make sure you watch till the end. I've got a little special surprise for everybody who watches the entire video. Now, let's get shopping with Amy Maryon, the main dish.
To get one more. I know I'm going to try the ginseng with the lactate, but it's one of those things like he's got to be ready for it because he knows what it does to his stomach. So I'm going to get one more of these.
So we start off in Aldi's, headed over to get another Dia pizza for Jensen because that is all she feeds the kids is frozen pizza. But she makes sure to tell us once again about his bubble guts because, we don't already know.
Because one is, when you're a teenage boy and you're eating food, this just does not fill you up very much.
So you get your other children one pizza to share, but Jensen, when you're a teenage boy, who's only a year older than Maddie and a year younger than Autumn, needs 2 pizzas. Okay, Amy, maybe you're trying to fatten him up like Greg.
Making a pizza. We're going to do this the weekend.
So if you guys look at her phone right here, it says Thursday, September 28th, 87 degrees. 8:34 at night or in the morning. She might even be lying about it being nighttime. Who knows with Amy Maryon? But here's her cart full of what? Processed foods that her children can make themselves or that she can quickly make because she is not here to feed her children. She is here to make videos for YouTube. Right, Amy?
Right? And the kids want a candy. I can't even see.
So 3 French breads, salad mix, cucumbers. Stop buying cucumbers. You guys don't eat them. You just eat pickles. Mint ice cream. Yeah, that's what your kids really need, Amy. So here is her haul back at home. We were not going to watch that entire horrible thing. She got tons of eggs, but she said her kids are done watching eggs. Okay. So this woman has already gotten a Dia pizza. She has one in the freezer. She said that. This is a second one for Jensen. But the 3 other kids or the 4 other kids who do not eat Dia, they get 3 pizzas and Jensen gets 2. That doesn't even make sense, Amy.
It's cheap.
Her dollar cheap bread.
And not even cheaper to make them. So there you go.
And that's Amy spewing more of her nonsense and lies. It could very well be cheaper to make them, Amy. If you buy your supplies for a cheap amount, it could cost you anywhere from 40 cents to $1 to make an actual sandwich loaf that would be good, not a crappy little tiny loaf like that. Like, you're just making things up to say on your channel, and you shouldn't. And also, this should not be your dinner. How old are you? 12? You just buy whatever's on sale, whatever you can feed your family for the cheapest you can feed them with the least amount of work for yourself. It's ridiculous, and you should just be honest about it.
For Greg for sandwiches.
For Greg for sandwiches? So you get 1 loaf of bread for the whole month for Greg for sandwiches? Okay, Amy. All of this is supposedly for Autumn's birthday. Autumn, why do you want trash food for your birthday? Because you don't like what your mother cooks? All of this processed food, these do not have good amounts of protein, Amy. 6 grams of protein per serving. You could be feeding your kids hamburger meat. You could be feeding your kids chicken breast. You could be feeding your kids things that have 21 to 40 grams of protein in it per serving. Instead, you buy this processed crap that they're going to end up with gout. You don't care though, because it's cheap and it's easy. You don't have to cook it. You are going to hurt your kids in the long run because you are lazy. It's sad and it's pathetic. No, Amy, those are not good. You can tap on them and say, oh, this is good, great, delicious, all you want. But there's nothing here. Not one item that you need to home prepare for your children. French fries, canned foods, nothing. Nothing for you to actually make meals of. 5 pounds of French fries.
Yeah, I got this for the kids. They want spreadable butter. I'm okay. I'm okay with that. It's okay.
She acts like, it's okay. It's okay. I don't use margarine all the time. Amy, are you serious? Are you going to sit there? You're a Christian woman, right? And you're going to say that you're okay with it. I'm okay with it. Why'd you even mention it? You buy it all the time.
Here, this
is 3 weeks ago, Amy. Just 3 weeks ago. You bought Blue Bonnet, which is also margarine. And you use it in your cooking, you use it for your recipes, you use it like butter. It is margarine, but you are not smart enough to know or comprehend the difference. And it's going to give your kids heart disease. Back to all the milks and items she bought. She's got a kid that's lactose intolerant, and his stomach is so jacked up, she mentions it in every single vlog, yet she can't stop buying milk products. Make sure you get the gravy packs, Amy, because we all know you can't make it. All of this lactose milk for one kid who's lactose intolerant, but she's got 6 kids living at home.
Okay, $300 here.
She spent $300 for all of this processed junk. $300 for coffee and cereal, Frosted Flakes. And that wasn't it. She went again. This was posted on October 10th, but it was filmed on Friday, September 29th. Okay, Amy, that means that you had 11 days, Amy. 11 days between when you filmed this and when you posted it on the internet. And you said multiple different things about when you filmed them. You said you were doing your shopping all in the same day, some in the morning and some at night. You did some shopping on Thursday and you did some shopping on Friday. So really, you posted these items 4 days apart, but they were only filmed 1 day apart. Why do you film like this, Amy? Why do you lie and say you're a daily vlogger when you do not film daily? You film random pieces here and there when you want to. And it's confusing, and you lie to your followers and say that you're a daily vlogger so that you seem like a better vlogger than you are, because it's very hard to do it daily. We see that because you cannot do it. Next time, try to not be such a liar. Just be honest and say, hey guys, I filmed this. I don't film every day. This is just what I'm filming to give you guys a good video. And then maybe you might be actually able to make a good video.
Today is another shopping day, so I am out. I'm gonna go ahead. Where's the sign? It is over there, Sam's Club. I'm gonna go to Sam's Club and get the rest of our groceries here today. Last week did the Aldi and...
So she said last week she did the Aldi. No, Amy, yesterday you did the Aldi, not last week. Why are you lying? Why? You know why you're lying? Because you have to lie. You've made your channel around lies. You want to know why you're having all these issues? Because you're lying. Maybe if you stop lying, things will start getting better for you. Go ahead and give that a go.
I'm into Sam's to get the staples that we need. Tomorrow, you're going to get Sam's Club, so don't be surprised if I'm making food today and you're like, where'd you get that food in, Amy?
So she posted this on Monday, October 9th. That means this was posted right before her second trip. She posted this on October 9th but she filmed that video on October 29th. So did she film this on October 30th, the next day? Or did she film this 7 days on the 3rd of October? She says she's always, or the 2nd, she says she's 7 days behind. So what is it, Amy? Are you 12 days behind? Are you 7 days behind? Are you 11 days behind? Are you 8 days behind? Because you're most definitely not 7 days behind. You're just filming random clips. You are not a daily vlogger. You need to be honest and stop all this lying. It's ridiculous.
It's coming tomorrow. We just did a little bit different. I'm doing groceries tomorrow, and then you'll see me put away all my groceries as well. So, okay, let's go in, and we are going to start our day. I actually have to start my day by leaving, so I have to take a child to a job interview, which is awesome. So I'm going to go do that, and then remember tomorrow.
So she's taking a child to a job interview, which obviously means either Autumn, she's got to get him out working young at 15, or Brooklyn, another job, so that a 16-year-old can not only work one full-time job, but 2 full-time jobs. It's wonderful, Amy. It's wonderful that you raise your very young girls not for learning, not for further education, not even to be smart enough to be a housewife and a wife. Nope. You just get them smart enough to get out there into the work field and work at some retail stores. Good job, Amy. Way to really push for your kids to get out there.
So you're going to see a Sam's Club haul and what we got. And see what we got. I got Autumn and Jensen with me. Can I say that? They're with me. We had an eye appointment.
She had to ask them, can I say that you're with me? You already said it. You're filming it. You're not going to take it out, just like you won't delete any of the videos from your children. Are you going to delete all of the children that don't want to be on marriages? Ashlyn doesn't want to be on your channel. Are you going to delete her wedding? I doubt it.
And we're gonna go in and I'm sure find treats and all the good things. So let's go in. Right here, $35. Okay, so what's the...
She's gonna pay $35 for razors. She spent $35 for razors from Costco or a little bit less, and they sat in her closet for literally 2 months, and I had to tell her in a video to give some of them to the girls. She doesn't need these razors. She doesn't shave. Maybe Amy started her Bible channel and she's doing all of the things she's doing because she feels some type of way actually about being a liar. She acts like she believes all this God stuff. And in Revelations it says the liar will be separated from a loving and holy God. The liar will have all eternity to regret the deception they refuse to renounce as they hear their lies echo in their memory. That's what Revelation says. So, Amy, you should probably stop your lying right now. Just get on here, tell the truth, and stop filming your children. It'll all be good, great, delicious.
I have bought cheap razors so many times because you buy like a nice one and it lasts forever. Like forever. So
it doesn't last forever. They still get rust on them. You cannot use that razor, that same razor head for 5 months. You can't do it. Don't do it.
Just gonna keep that there and then be good. Okay, crest would be included in this, I think. So that's 12. I just have to spend 60.
This is why we don't watch the entire video, because she spent 10 minutes talking about a deal that she doesn't even end up. She has to add it up. This is an educator, mind you, and then she doesn't even get the deal.
35 and 12 is 45, 47. So I need to spend $13 more. Don't get the everything cashews. Nope. Just get whole cashews right here. No, I did get some.
She spent so long going on and on about those cashews, and she didn't even like them.
It's only 8. I wonder how many packets would be in there.
You could look at the weight.
Next time I'll get it. Oh, look at it's only 4 for a huge thing. I think I paid 2 at Aldi. Sea salt, I guess.
You don't understand salt and how it works anyway, Amy. Just get whatever salt you want.
That works. I had Himalayan, but this will work. Look at there's a whole thing of that for 5.
A whole thing of that, because how could she ever pronounce the word?
Right here, we need some vanilla for $5. Do we get one of these just to try? Do you need some of these?
No, you do not need those. You do not need to buy a big, gigantic thing of Toll House chocolate chips every single month that you shop, Amy. You do not need it. Look at yourself and how much weight you've gained in the last year. Stop doing it to yourself, Amy. You are actually killing yourself. We are actually watching you kill yourself with food.
Members mark. Oh, some of those. We're gonna do some caramel apples. That would be a nice addition on it. I mean, bacon. This kids want for throw in their breakfast easy. That's free sample day.
The kids get bacon bits, and Amy and Greg get real bacon. Nice. And if you look at the phone again right here, we'll try to unpause it and repause it. It says Friday, September 29th. So she can't lie to us about the date. It's right here, Friday, September 29th, 11:49 a.m. She took 2 kids supposedly to the doctors, and now she's getting the rest of her crappy process list. Friday, September 29th. You can't lie your way out of this one, Amy. Your videos are jumbled. You're not posting them for 12 days. These prices aren't even relevant anymore. They might not even have these items 12 days later. That's the problem with pretending that you're a daily vlogger when you're not. Those are her kids' staple food. That's what they live off of. Make sure you get them.
Let me compare the price of this. There's 3 of them.
You know it's going to be cheaper, Amy. You know it is. It's a 3-pack. You get 3 of them. You're going to use them. That's all you do is pre-made food. Just get it. But she's being cheap, so she won't. She'll spend more time and energy and money driving around comparing. You know what you could have did, Amy? You could have looked online to see prices and compare them before you left the house. You sat around for days making lists, and you couldn't do that? What do you actually do when you sit there?
It was 24 ounces for $1.50. I'm going to have to look at the price of my Friday video. We'll do Honey Nut Cheerios. Or we need drinks.
Because your kids don't eat regular Cheerios, and Greg tried to tell you, and you've bought them how many times and they don't eat them?
It's like here. Are these cheaper than... You know what? That is cheaper than... I think I paid $12.
Once again, you could have just looked all this up online to see if Sam's Club or Walmart was cheaper. Aldi's, you knew you were going to go to all the cheap stores. You could have looked up prices before you left, made a game plan. But I guess that would have took some doing, huh? Like house momming. Imagine being this worried about full sugar soda at 50 years old and stashing it in your bedroom like a dorm fridge, like you're in college.
And so I gotta figure out the price versus 24. So 35 for
Do your quick math, Amy.
$17. This is all for myself to go home.
$4 cheaper. She said she's going to go home and figure it all out, and she put it up on the screen for us. Good job, Amy. Good thinking. You could have just bought it, but you're too cheap. And now you've wasted your time and your money, and you got to come back for it.
It would be cheaper for soda because Sam's Club used to always be more expensive, but it very well might be cheaper. Wait, look at that. 24-pack for $7.
Whoa, man, a 24-pack of Faygo for $6.98. You hit the big score deal. You better get 2 of them bad boys.
$10 what? No, that's cheaper.
She's so excited about the Faygo. Amy, it's full sugar. You are a grown-up. You and Greg do not need full sugar Faygo.
And Greg does like Faygo. Walmart doesn't sell. Okay, Mom.
Greg likes Faygo. Oh, yeah, Greg likes his Faygo. We all know Greg likes Faygo. We can tell.
Monsters. He does like these too. How many's in here?
And he definitely doesn't need Monster. You know that Monster causes heart attacks, or is that what you're going for? Because next time it'll be a $4 savings from Sam's Club. Yeah, just keep piling on the pounds and the energy drinks for Greg, Amy. Maybe you'll be getting a payout soon.
It's ridiculous, but for myself, price, look that up. Okay, so something I would never even think to look because myself, I would think it'd be way more money to buy it at Sam's.
Myself would think it would be way more money. Well, yourself could have looked it up online before you came. Guess what? The prices are posted on the internet, Amy. You have the internet at your house.
Great. Oh, there's the small ones.
Oh, there's the small ones. Amy, all the pans you've gotten recently and you need more, I swear you are the only lady that thinks you need 52 different sets of pans and types of pans. You don't even cook that well.
Is it a 2-pack? It is. I just bought one of those from the one company, the Rada. Okay, I'll save it down.
Make sure you shout out Rada so they'll send you something else for free.
I'm gonna get this one, the black.
Here's the real bacon that her and Greg eat so that they could have real bacon sandwiches. The kids have to have that bacon bits.
Label. This will be good. Still, like, that one at Detweiler's was definitely cheaper. I should have gotten that one. It's okay. Next time. I do need some of this.
But it was much too expensive. You weren't even willing to think about getting that at Detweiler's. You're a weirdo, Amy.
I do need to get some of this cheese.
That's exactly what you and your children need. Processed cheese.
Kids like it for easy things. Cookie dough.
Everything the kids eat is easy things. And here's Greg's favorite cookie dough. $10 for a case of heart attack.
I like to get some quick ready. This is on sale. You get $1 off.
This is probably the worst type of protein she feeds her kids. This is 6 grams of protein per 2-ounce serving. If you ate 2 ounces of any other meat, you would get at least 15 to 20 grams of protein. But not these. Amy buys the worst food that she can for her children and Greg. Why? I don't know. I used to think it was because she was a horrible cook, but it seems to be that she might be trying to off them. I don't know. That's what it seems like to me. Let me know in the comments. Why else would you feed your husband, who is already overweight and out of shape, extremely high levels of cholesterol and salt? Why? Why would you? You wouldn't.
Yeah, I need to get 2 of these. Look at those big hot dogs. I'm going to get these because we like the Nathan's Parmesan cheese right here. I guess they already have Buffalo Bites here for $13.
This is definitely what you should be buying your kids. More chicken nuggets, chicken bites, chicken strips, chicken, but none of it actual chicken. Nope, this is all processed chicken pumped full of lots of sodium, lots of sugar, and lots of stuff your kids don't need. That's okay. They'll have a nice case of gout when they get older.
I know my kids would like that. A good treat, one day a week or something. We get 2 of these. Actually, just 1 hamburger and 1 hot dog. I think we'll do the honey wheat the kids like. I can get 2 of these and then...
So much bread, but this lady has a bread machine, is a homemaker, has a YouTube channel that she cooks in, has a $650,000 house with a professional oven in it, and she buys cheap bread from Sam's Club.
Oh, it's like I can freeze the other one and it works.
So much cheap bread from Sam's Club.
It's good. Okay, we need some tortillas right here. 2 of these.
She got 2 of those gigantic sacks of tortillas. 2 of the things of bread, so 4 loaves of bread. The special loaf of bread for Greg. What are your kids putting on all these sandwiches? My guess, bologna. Amy's kids are eating non-stop bologna. She even puts bologna in the salad. She puts bologna on the eggs. She put bologna in everything. My guess is the kids are actually living off of ramen and bologna.
Maybe I'll just get one of these. It's a packet of it.
She buys hummus for herself and she pretends it's for the kids, but then she doesn't eat the hummus and she pretends to blame it on the kids that they didn't want to eat it. No, Amy buys it because she thinks she's being healthy, but then she doesn't eat it because she eats frozen pizza and bologna sandwiches.
It's hard to get out. All right, salami. I'm going to get 2 of these. I really like the Black Forest.
So she gets like 3 things of sandwich meat, and these will be gone in about 3 sandwiches each, so that after the first 3 days it'll be gone. The kids will be down to peanut butter and jelly and bologna sandwiches.
Black Forest. Provolone cheese. Get 3 of these. Grab one of these because these are yummy. The bread is really good.
3 of those chickens. 3 of them. Amy, are you going to process them quick enough? Are you going to make things quick enough? Or are they going to sit out and go bad for 7 days like everything else?
Good. Get one of these.
Who is that salad enough for? Just you? That pack of salad is not enough for 8 people to have.
Grapes are 7. That's how much they were at Aldi. Oh gosh.
That's what happens when you shop with one hand so you could record, Amy. You probably should get some help. You're a troll. Are you going to clean this up? Are you going to touch all over them?
Get some great smoothies.
She didn't even buy the one she dropped over. You could tell that those weren't the same.
Cucumbers.
Don't buy cucumbers, Amy. You don't eat them. You make them into pickles, and you don't need any more pickles than you already have.
I don't see any lettuce. I guess it's gonna have to be
Romaine is lettuce.
romaine. Cucumbers, I'll get some of these.
More cucumbers. More.
If I need tomatoes, I guess I get these. That'll work. I'm gonna get one.
Throw it in the cart, right, Amy? Throw it in the cart.
Get old-fashioned banana.
What do you need one thing of bananas for? You just froze 72 rotten bananas. You don't need any more bananas. Your kids don't eat these, and you have about 72 rotten ones in the freezer.
I'm gonna go get some chips, and that's it. Remember that deal? What was the other one? I need one more.
She didn't even remember the deal from the beginning of the video.
$13 deal. Probably the soap.
But she needed to buy $13 more. She needed to spend $60 to get $15. Do you really think Amy would pay for this laundry or this dish soap? No. Amy gets her dish soap from the cheapest of cheap, the stuff that doesn't sud. Amy would never get this.
Always get one of these for sure.
Yeah, right.
So I'm like looking at it, I'm like, I don't think I'm even gonna need to make that amount.
I don't even think I'm going to need to make that amount. What does that mean, Amy? Make that amount of soap? This soap is already made. You don't need to make it.
So take that back and take back the toothpaste because
Definitely take back the toothpaste. They don't brush their chompers.
I don't really need all that stuff to get that $15.
You don't need the $15, Amy. It doesn't even matter because you don't buy expensive house stuff and you'll just use that $15 for more crap.
Been more on the name brand than I would on.
And she sure is leaving a lot of black screens in her videos and leaving out sound and leaving the sound over her voice where nobody can hear her because she doesn't edit properly because she's in a rush to get finished. Because she doesn't care about her followers. She cares about grabbing her grubby little hands on her YouTube check and that's it.
The card. These are cheaper than Walmart. Doritos.
Greg needs to stop eating these Doritos. They're 150 calories for 12 chips, and you must pack at least 30 to 40 chips every time. He's eating 400 calories of chips a day. Okay.
Regular. In here and get some popcorn. I think Greg likes it for the convenience, so I'll get this for him for when he's coming home and wants something.
Look how blurry it is. That's not my edit. This is Amy with her blurry, blobbling camera waddling down. She can't get anything to mainstream her filming. She can't get any type of help for her. Nothing. Nothing. She can't even look up a tool to help her.
So $400 is
$400 of processed crap. She has 2 bags of salad for her and a thing of romaine that they will throw away like the last romaine. She has cucumbers that they will let go bad until she turns them into pickles. And that's it. That's all the food she has. The rest is all processed crap. No meat, no anything, just the bacon. Man.
Isn't that crazy? So not bad for what I spent the last.
She spent $700 and only bought processed items. There's no meat, no hamburger meat, no chicken, nothing. The only meat she bought was that sausage meat, 2 pounds of sausage.
Store for the month. Not at all. So we'll go home and we will do a haul to see what we got from Sam's Club. Okay, it's $336.37 basically for gas here.
She has to make sure she shows that gas every time so she can write it off.
What is your gas in the rest of the country? So I feel like Florida's pretty high, but I think California, that's a lot.
She said $3.36. Our gas when I pumped last time was $4.36, and she's complaining, or maybe it was $4.66. I don't know. Anyway, maybe my gas was $5.66. I don't even remember. Let me know in the comments how much your gas is because I think Amy is crying for nothing.
Just wondering
As usual.
what it is for everybody else. seems like that's not too bad of a price, but it's because it was up to almost $4. So you just take what you can do. This morning I left it. It was kind of cloudy, but it felt like it was a little bit chilly, so I put on a short sleeve dress, and now I'm like, it's sweating to death. So I'm gonna.
She's talking about a short sleeve dress. She needs to quit putting on those mini dresses she wears.
Maybe even sleeveless today.
Amy, when you get wider, your dresses get shorter. Please take note. Nobody wants to see that.
Been a good day shopping. Got what I need to get done today, and then Sam's Club is good. And then we'll head home, and that's going to be my day for you guys today. So give myself a couple of days easy. I'm filming this week, so this gives me time to do other things, which is always.
It's not time from filming, Amy. You're not a daily vlogger. Just stop with the lie of being a daily vlogger. You don't vlog daily. You film a couple days in a row, and then you don't film for a couple days. That's what other YouTubers do, and you know what? They are honest. They tell their followers, okay, guys, I'll have a couple of videos out for you this week, or they tell them the exact days, like every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But not Amy Maryon. She pretends she's a daily vlogger when she is abso-freaking-lutely not.
Fill up the car with gas and then head home. Here is our Sam's Club haul. So I've got these right here. So I was just talking to the girls and I said,
it's really pathetic when she spent more on these razors, 10 razors for $35. She spent, and there's only one of these, so she can't share them with her kids. She spent $35 on razors, which is more than most of the food she bought. It cost more than a pack of almost every item that she bought cost less than this.
And get the Venus coconut stick. I know it'll be, whatever it is with the regular blade. And then they can have these, because I don't need all of these. I literally could use like 2 or 3 a year. They last that long if you keep it dry. So that was a really good deal. We got these, came in the mail. So this will be good. We'll try these with Jensen. And then
yeah, make sure you show everybody Jensen's poo-poo pills. That's good.
Sam's we got, this is the only lettuce they had. They had no other lettuce.
Make sure you let us know if they don't work too, and then he has an accident. Won't you have some respect for your kid? Just so you could have 2 seconds worth of content, you have to show his Lactaid pills.
We got some grapes there, and then got the bread that we'll use for the month.
They'll definitely get more bread.
To get 2 more loaves, but this will be good, and we'll just freeze it. Honey Nut Cheerios was the cereal we chose. Popcorn.
Popcorn, because everybody is sick of eating that rancid coconut oil popcorn. She has always talked about, oh, it's so good to put a coconut oil in your popcorn and you make it in the microwave. And now they buy big old boxers of Butter Lovers, because who wants to eat rotten coconut oil, Amy? Who? I'm glad your family finally spoke up, because they're going to get cancer from it.
Throw in the microwave kind of treat. We got some more of these for our...
Of course you got more of those. She's going to lie and say they're for an emergency.
Ramen lunch for the week for the month.
Her ramen lunch for the week for the month. You mean everyday ramen lunch?
Cookie dough, this one Greg likes.
Cookie dough, this is the one Greg likes. That's why he's gained 50 pounds in the last 3 months. I make them for him every day. He has to eat 7 or 8 of them a day. He's going to get gout. He's going to get diabetes, and he's going to die early. And then I'm going to collect his life insurance. It's going to be great. It's going to be delicious.
2 things of salami for bagels and for rest.
So this hard salami right here, she paid, what, $8 for this, $9 for this, for each one. But she said that the good kind of salami at Costco was too expensive for 2 pounds for $18. Amy, this tastes like $8 salami. You could have got the good, delicious salami at Costco, but it was too expensive for you. You can get yourself $35 razors, though, can't you?
I just got sea salt this time. Only 1 package of bananas, because we don't really eat them fresh that much, and we have a lot frozen.
These will go rotten, just like the other 72 that she froze the other day. They don't eat bananas. She just buys them to make it look like she buys produce. Same reason she buys cucumbers, to make it look like she buys produce. Same reason she buys hummus, because it makes her feel like all she didn't buy was Nathan's beef franks, buttered popcorn, cereal, and cookies. She buys these things and the tomatoes to make herself feel better. And all it is a waste of money. You might as well just portray the trash you buy and portray the trash person you are and be honest and get more views, Amy.
The red pepper one, so I got these tomatoes because Greg wanted some, so I got a bunch here we can use. hot dogs, provolone cheese is good, and I need these for stuff for the month. We'll get this bacon right here. I probably should have got that one at Detweiler's. I'll go back and I will get some of that.
This is the only meat she got so far. This sausage here and the bacon. How do you feed 8 people for a month with no meat? You become Amy Maryon and you live like you're in the Great Depression and you don't feed your children protein. It's probably a crime, and it should be, and she should be arrested for it, but she is not feeding her kids nutritionally so she can save a buck. But she lives in a $650,000 house and buys Starbucks for herself all the time.
Cucumbers right here, sausage because we're going to do some more stuffed biscuits, and then we
Don't worry, the stuffed biscuits will be about 400 calories and not nearly enough protein for a meal at all.
got tortillas, mushrooms, here's some ham for a recipe. We're going to do Cuban sandwich.
She got 3 things of this meat, and each one is 22 ounces. 22 ounces. That's not enough for even 2 weeks of the month for sandwiches for 8 people.
Good bread. Thank you for recommending this. This is really good. Chocolate chips are out of. I picked up this spice because we do like to try different things.
Why did you need to buy the Cuban bread if you bought all that bread at Walmart for $1?
And this is yummy. And then we got this because they had, what was it called? Bang Bang Chicken, I think was the name.
Bang Bang Chicken, but she didn't buy what they had. She bought something cheaper because Amy's a cheapskate. She didn't buy what they liked. She bought what she wanted to buy.
The chicken that they had at the store, but
And none of them needed this. Yeah, let's eat hot chicken.
I got
It doesn't, 11 grams of protein. Like I said, Amy buys the cheapest, most processed meat with the least amount of protein per serving that she can find. This right here, 200 calories for 2 ounces with 6 grams of protein. Not nearly enough for growing children.
this was cheaper, and I'm like, this will be really good. So this will be a good, easy throw in to eat meal. 2 things of kielbasa.
If she cared about her followers, she would get herself a mic to wear on her apron or on her shirt so that each time she slammed on these bags and she tapped on everything and threw stuff around, it wouldn't blow their eardrums out and make it hard to hear. We would be able to hear her voice easily, and her editing software would be able to pick it up, amplify it, and make it better. It would be able to take out all the sound for us. But Amy doesn't care about her followers. Amy cares about getting a view so she can get a YouTube check.
Good cucumbers, bacon for easy breakfast. The right cashews this time.
The right cashews, because whoever told me to get those other cashews could go straight to hell. Amy, some of your followers like those cashews. I saw them in your comments suggesting them to you because you like everything bagel seasoning. Duh.
I use this once in a while, so I'll have it on hand. And then I picked up 2 salads.
The littlest salads ever. How is this for 8 people?
Just to have this one, and then one.
That's for a month.
We got chips. These we'll use up for meals, for Greg's lunches, and then 3 rotisserie chickens. We're going to be taking these apart, using one tonight for dinner, and then using them for different meals. I picked that up because that was like so cheap. They're way cheaper than what I got online. So that is the Sam's Club haul. This is going to be all these groceries I got the last couple days. It's going to last for the whole month, which is awesome. Didn't really need that much stuff. Still saved a lot of money.
You save a lot of money because your dinners are ridiculous, Amy. They're not real dinners. You're scrimping and saving for your children's nutrition. Why didn't you scrimp and save for your house? Why didn't you stay where you were and not upgrade your house if you can't afford food? This is ridiculous.
What we make out of it? We have more. The soda
Yeah.
and soda.
Of course, you got 2 Fagos.
So I wasn't sure. I was going to just close that video at the end. And so I thought I brought the footage up on my computer and pulled it off. And I was like, oh, it's only about 14 minutes. And I'm like, that's a lot shorter than what I normally do. So I thought, why don't
So 14 minutes wasn't enough for her to get a good enough check, guys. She had to come
but I didn't really feel like
sit down on the floor and make sure you watch her put all of this full sugar soda and Monsters in the fridge for Gregory. Because, you know, he's here and he drinks this stuff and he loves it and she's a good wife.
one of those quiet days. Sometimes, we had a doctor appointment, so it's like a tiring day. And so I thought, you know what, why don't I just film myself putting away the groceries?
But she could have filmed herself putting this away and talked to the camera, talk to her followers, engage them because they deserve that. Your followers deserve your attention, Amy. If you don't want to give it to them, how about you don't film? Instead, you do a voiceover with music behind it, and they can't even hear you. Because for some reason, when you're doing a voiceover, you don't speak into the mic. I don't know what you're doing, but you need to do your voiceovers better. People can't hear you. It's a voiceover. How hard is it? Speak into the mic. But no, you have music in the background. You still can't hear you. Your whole videos are like this because you don't care about your followers. You don't care about the people that watch you. All you care about is getting a check.
I have to put all the groceries away anyway. So just loading up the mini fridge here, and
she doesn't have to do this. A kid could come, supposedly the kids drink this anyway. A kid could come in here and fill this in seconds instead of her having to sit with her whole pelvic area exposed. Her ever widening pelvic area.
energy drinks for my husband and for treats for us. We keep this in here, and then like if we want to do sodas for the kids, they can come get a soda, and then I pack them in as lunch. And then instead of him buying,
he really needs to chill on each of these sodas. What are they, 150 calories, 32 grams of sugar in each one? He's gonna get diabetes, bro.
stuff when he's at work, it's just right here. It's much cheaper to buy at the store. So I'm just gonna microwave popcorn. He asked me for microwave popcorn. He said once in a while he wants some, and so the kids usually confiscate it. So I said, let me put some of that in here. So I put some in
Your kids are horrible.
our bedroom for that. And here, all I had to do was
Greg has to hide popcorn in his bedroom like he lives in an actual college dorm. He has to hide his sodas and hide his popcorn. His kids are monsters.
so I said instead of like carrying it off from the kitchen, so I had him just like carry all the stuff here,
Look at all these pickles.
and then I had him carry all of it.
Amy, why the heck did you buy a case of pickles? You're eating way too many pickles. A month worth of pickles? This is a month? And then you bought the cucumbers that we know you're going to turn into pickles? You have those made pickles in the refrigerator? This has sodium, Amy. It's salt. You are going to have a heart attack or a stroke, lady. Pickles are not sides for every meal.
Drawers for like the snacks and stuff like that. So, and then they'll help me put everything else away in the refrigerator, and then I just kind of threw it in there with the child.
That is a linen closet next to the bathroom. That linen closet is not made to hold thousands of pounds of canned goods. Like, what? And then, of course, here's Maxine's dog food. What kind do we spy? Pedigree. Why do we spy pedigree? Because Amy is a cheapskate and she doesn't care about anything in her life, even her dog. So what does Maxine get? $1 a pound pedigree. Everybody knows that fresh food is better for dogs, but do you see Amy paying up to $8 a pound for her dog's food? Yeah, right. She gives her kids actual rotten food. Maxine should be lucky she gets pedigree and not attaboy.
Doing Maxine's dog food and her treats. So I was going to try to see how much I can shove in here. I had a huge one at our mountain house, but I just don't have the space for a big giant roller. And I mean, she really...
You don't have the space for a big giant roller, and you don't need a big giant roller. You needed a big giant roller when you had Ruby. You don't have Ruby anymore because Ruby wasn't good enough for you. Ruby couldn't come here. Why, Amy? Not because you couldn't have Ruby. You could have 3 animals at your house right now. You just didn't want Ruby because Ruby was Greg's and you got rid of her when Greg left you. Why don't you tell the truth about where Ruby is and why you don't need a big thing of dog food anymore?
I think I was going to have someone fill my coffee, and all they did was put all of the Costco ones in there. I was like, no.
Why would your kids open your coffee that you keep clipped up, open it up, and put them in these things for you so that they can be exposed to air? Why would you think your kids would think that? I would have just put some of these in here for you too. Your kids should not be messing with your coffee. You should care about your coffee. You know why you don't care about your coffee? Why you don't care if they leave it open or they spill it all over or they waste it? Because you didn't pay for it. You got it from free from Maverick Coffee. That's why you hawk it and say it's your favorite, but go to Starbucks all the time. How much do you really love Maverick's coffee when you drink a Starbucks every day, Amy? Come on.
Coffee in there. Okay, now back to here. This is kind of a weird filming thing, but
Greg should be ashamed of himself for getting you a butler's pantry with drawers like this. You don't even fit in here. Like, I'm not being mean or anything, but how are you supposed to get things in and out when you cannot even stand in here? You have to get in here sideways.
Here's all my baking stuff. Like I bought anything I use for baking that I don't want anybody eating up. So this shoes container I just
Look at that. When the drawer is out, she has to stand outside of the pantry. So if these drawers are all the way pulled out, she can't stand in there. I would punch Greg in the throat for getting us this pantry and then not even fixing it. She told him fix it. He hasn't fixed it yet. He made sure he tore apart her pool though and ruined the filter when he tore apart the pool.
Greg and Brooklyn like those a lot, so I'm thankful for that because they're not wasted, but I just like the plain ones. Chomping away on the nuts.
Make sure you chomp away because it looks so good in fast motion. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Because I said you don't eat on camera, you make sure you show everybody that you look like a freaking animal.
Always good and fast.
Look at her.
Sporting camera. Banana bread right there.
Okay, so I actually saw this stupid refrigerator at Best Buy when I was there. And let me tell you what, not only is this refrigerator
Kind of organized.
not big enough for Amy's family, it is not strong enough for her to put her 200 and something pounds leaned over on it like this. It is not. It's flimsy. This is plastic. All of this is made of plastic. And Amy, we can see you physically pushing this drawer down. You are going to break your freezer drawer straight off. It is so flimsy. And even this, if I owned this refrigerator, I would not even put this weight on here. Yet she puts the weight of this plus the weight of her whole upper body on here. You're going to break it, Amy. I'm telling you now, you're going to break your $2,000 fridge being really ignorant.
Most of it things that are in here are like nuts and look like frosting. Didn't even know. But anyways, most of it is.
Do you know what normal people do when they freeze things, Amy? They write on the container. They write a date so that their kids aren't eating old, expired items like your kids do. Of course, you didn't know what it was. You should have just opened it up and licked it because you're nasty like that. You should just throw that away. You don't even know when you put these things in the freezer, but it doesn't matter because you're going to use them 7 years from now if you still have them.
It's nuts and what I was going to put in there because I was like, do I open and put in there? These are the
This took a lot of thought
ranch
for her.
ones.
She's got to make sure she gets all of her seasonings right. Amy, you buy the same seasonings every time. You don't have a big pantry. You have the same couple seasonings. Who cares? Why are you pouring them all around? So you forget which ones you have? So you forget which ones are open? Just use them out of the container. Use the same ones every single time anyway.
Little container, the bag, the little.
No, instead she's going to open up her ranch because this is for one recipe. This is for a pound of meat. If you look on anything online, a pack for a recipe, but Amy's going to pour it in here so she can just use an indiscriminate amount when she cooks like she does everything and not measure it and F it up like she does every single recipe. Good job, Amy. Good job. Make sure you waste that time and get more footage so you can make a couple more dollars. Who cares if you ruin recipes? Who cares? Get your money, girl.
I already had this labeled for ranch, so I just put it in there. It works. I know it's about a quarter cup when you have a recipe, so.
And then you know what? These actually are weighted. They tell you how much is in them. It's not about a quarter cup, Amy. You can actually look.
I'll know that when I do it.
And you won't know it. And if this doesn't look like a baby bump to you, you tell me in the comments what it looks like to you.
A baking soda, I just dumped that in the sink because I got. Miss Barbara bought us this little fruit basket. Said it was cute.
She had to make sure she told everybody what Miss Barbara bought her. But you won't see her enjoy it right now. She's going to throw it in the refrigerator to get rotten and moldy with all the other fruit. Good job, Miss Barbara. But Amy, she doesn't care. You should have sent that to somebody who would have actually used it.
And then it had little candies and stuff. So these are chocolate blueberries. I thought they were fresh blueberries, and I realized they were chocolate blueberries season. So not that good. That's why I didn't.
She bought this watermelon. It looks rotten over 3 weeks ago at her last shopping trip. She bought 2 of them. She cut the first one. She never cut the second one. She said they didn't even like the first one. But here they are, finally eating the second one. This thing is like a prehistoric egg at this point.
Cut all of it off because I knew it would not get eaten. I don't even know if this will get eaten. Yeah, it was with it.
Then why don't you just throw it away, Amy? Why don't you just throw it away if it's so gross? Why'd you buy it? Why did you let it go to waste? Why'd you let it sit on your counter for 3 weeks?
I'm like, do I film this or do I not try to get myself in here? So
She said, do I film this or do I not try to get myself in here? Again, if this doesn't look like a baby bump, you let me know in the comments what it looks like to you, because it's looking to me like not only is her bell area getting bigger, but her chest area is getting bigger, like when you're expecting a child. Also, this thing right here is broken. Why is she going to waste her time and her video to show us? I'll tell you why, so she can make money. So let's watch her be a fool.
it's good, but this is going to be the end.
And then there's that belly again. I'm telling you, she tells us that we're making fun of her, but she puts this on the internet. She put this. I didn't edit this. I didn't make this up. This is Amy. She made this video. She did this to herself.
This is going to be it. You see me struggle, Maxine.
Look at that right there. This is okay, Amy? This is the Christian look that you want your children to have to deal with on the internet for the rest of your life, for the rest of their lives. This is the selfishness that you portray as a mother on the internet.
Are you okay? She's
It's okay. You're in a dress. Your belly is literally looking pregnant right here.
always right by my side. Watch me struggle. Trying to
And note, my followers and people that hate me, she has never said she is not pregnant still to this day.
put my head under there too, but it wasn't going to fit because I have my bun in my head. So you have it.
Look at her face. She's telling us to have a great day as she squishes her face up against this sink and reaches in here to do this because Greg can't do this for her. But she's in a dress sitting on the floor doing this. This is for views, guys. She does things like this so the people like at the bakery will talk about her and then she will get more views. This is all part of the nasty Amy Maryon dirty house plan.
Fantastic rest of your day.
And she thinks that people are making fun of her. Or, Amy, is it that you're actually losing your gosh darn mind?
I'm going to see you again tomorrow. I will. With another video. Watch myself and see my goal.
It won't be tomorrow for her, though, guys. It will have probably been recorded today or with 5 other videos.
Under here. This is me struggling.
Why is she doing this? Why is she struggling? She couldn't just pull it back out and wait for Greg? Look at this.
Under my cup.
She's going to pull out her back, and then she won't be able to record for 5 or 6 days. What happens if you can't record, Amy? Who's going to take care of you? Who's going to take care of your bills?
We're trying to feel, make sure I can get it. Maxine's like, are you okay?
Even poor Maxine knew she wasn't okay. That is crazy, crazy stuff, Amy. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed Amy Maryon's shopping extravaganza, put things away, be a weirdo mess that she is. But that is it for today. And as promised, I have a surprise for you all. If you like this video, go ahead, click the thumbs up down below, like it. Go make sure you're subscribed. I know you probably are, right? Because like 40 or 50% of you guys that watch these videos, you're subscribed. So you're subscribed. And then you're going to drop a comment at the very, very end when you're done. So you're going to like, you're going to subscribe. Well, you're already subscribed. You're going to make sure you're subscribed. And then you're going to drop a comment that says, grocery shopping with Amy. That's right. That's what you're going to say. Grocery shopping with Amy. And if you leave that comment and you like this video and you are subscribed, my next video, I'm going to pick a winner from the comments and you are going to win a $25 Starbucks gift card. So you can buy yourself a caramel frappuccino or a caramel whatever it is that Amy buys. And you could sip it while you watch her the very next video. So down below, do your thing. Drop your comment that says grocery shopping with Amy Maryon and like it. This video. Like it. and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you had a great time. See you later, neighbors. Bye.